Hey everyone, this is Troy Harper here, Dropping the Ash podcast, episode 27. Welcome back. Hope you all are doing great out there. Doing great here. It's a very beautiful day here in Kimball, Nebraska. A very slight breeze, just in the low, maybe the very low 90s or very upper 80s. I'm not sure which one, but just a very great and very nice day here. Hope you guys are doing great out there. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for being here. If you haven't joined this channel yet, make sure you subscribe by smashing that subscribe button, smashing that like button. Leave me your comments and feedback. Share this content with everybody you know. But join this channel today, guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, do so. I think you'll love this channel if you join it. A lot of great content on this channel, so make sure you check it out. But anyway, today again, this is episode 27 of Dropping the Ash podcast. And Troy Harper here to spend a little time with you guys, checking in to see how you guys are doing, educate you a little bit today as much as I can. But anyway, guys, hope you're doing great. Hope you're having a great week so far. I really do. So far, it's been a great week for me. Yeah, it's been a really great week. And hope the same for you guys. So hope you guys will have a great week going forward, great weekend coming up. And but anyway, guys, today again, thanks for being here. Without you guys, I wouldn't be here. And I want to welcome a new member to our group here, and that is Jacob over in South Dakota, over in Rapid City, South Dakota. So Jake and his dad Lee, welcome to this channel. And I apologize for calling you Jacob, Jake. So anyway, Jake and Lee, new members of Harper Cigar Lounge here on YouTube. So welcome, guys. I appreciate you guys. Had a hell of a time with you guys in Denver the other night at the Accept and KK's pre-show. Glad to meet you guys and to get to hang out with you guys a little bit and be with you. Glad we can enjoy the show together. So welcome, my friend, into my life and into this big family here at Harper Cigar Lounge. And thank you for all you've communicated with me about so far, with the pictures and messaging me and everything from the show in Denver. I appreciate you, brother, and keep rocking out there. But anyway, so welcome Jake and Lee. I'm sorry I keep saying Jacob. My son-in-law, his name is Jacob, so I keep wanting to say Jacob. But Jake and your dad Lee, welcome. So glad you guys are here, and you guys are awesome. But anyway, today I'm smoking this really beautiful Camacho. This Camacho is a triple Maduro. Robusto 5x50. This cigar has a Mexican San Andreas Maduro wrapper, authentic Corojo Maduro binder, and Maduro filler from Honduras. It has Brazilian and Dominican. About 90 minutes smoke, full strength, about $8.50 a stick, suggested retail price. Made by Davidoff. And this debuted in 2013 at a trade show. Like I said, $8.50 per stick, but it was around $3 more than this, so about $11.50, I guess, back in 2013. But Davidoff brought it down $3 a stick to make it more affordable. So thank you very much for that. And this cigar also comes in a Corona size, which is a 5x5x44, or 5.5x44, Toro 6x48, Gordo 6x60, Figurado 6.13x54, and the aromas that are noted on this is melted chocolate, cocoa beans, spice, sweet cedar, baking spices such as vanilla, nutmeg, allspice, and black walnuts. And the taste notes are noted as cocoa, dark espresso, red pepper, cedar, cinnamon, earth, and kind of a buttery or a rye bread. So that's the aromas and the taste notes. This also has a triple cap seam, and you do not see the seams on this at all. As you can see, gosh, try to get a good visual for you guys, but you can't even see the seams on the cap, but it is a triple seam cap. And on the cigar itself, you don't see any of the seams. Hardly any veins on this, very smooth and silky. A really nice charcoal kind of a color to it, just a really dark Maduro chocolate kind of look to it. And just the bands are just beautiful alone. Really beautiful silver and black foot band, and black and silver cigar band. Just a beautiful stick. My gosh, I love the way this stick looks. Can't wait to dive into this. Definitely a stick that I've wanted to try for a long time. So I can't wait to dive into this. I really can't. And you guys, if you've ever had this cigar, let me know what your experiences have been like with it. Let me know if you've loved it or not, what your taste notes are that you've experienced. Just let me know everything about it that you've experienced with this. So let me know. But just a beautiful stick, definitely. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So anyway, can't wait to dive into this. But anyway, so guys, what you been up to lately? What have you been doing with your lives out there? I've been off for a few days from work, went to a concert, went and saw Accept and KK's Priest in Denver, Colorado at the Oriental Theater. Great show by both bands. They just killed it. So exciting to watch these guys. KK Downing and Tim Ripper Owens with KK's Priest. We actually got to meet Tim Ripper Owens, and got to meet, let's see here, his name is AJ Mills. Got to meet him, but this is the newest KK's Priest album, which we were told by Tim Ripper Owens, the lead singer, that they are looking at bringing another album out. But anyway, got AJ Mills, Tim Ripper Owens autographs there. It was such a treat to be able to talk to those guys. They were just wonderful to us, and appreciated it so much that they took the time to talk with us. Here's the recent. Anyway, by the way, this is if you haven't listened to this album yet, it's called Sinner Rides Again. Great album. And then the latest Accept. This is a Humanoid that Accept is promoting and touring on right now. Great album. There's the inside right there of all the guys. Wolf Hoffman. Oh man, it was so exciting to see him play finally. Been trying to catch these guys since high school, so finally got to see him. But great band, Accept from Germany. You guys got to catch these guys if you never listened to them. Got a couple little collectibles, autograph backstage pass, laminate from the 2022 Too Mean to Die tour. So there's some autographs there, and got a really great pic that my new buddy Jake grabbed up for me off the floor at the concert and gave it to me. So thank you again, Jake. There's the back of it right there. And this is from Philip Schaus, one of the lead guitarists for Accept. So anyway, thank you again, Jake, for grabbing that up for me. I appreciate it so much. What a great show, huh? Man, I tell you what, they were so exciting. I've headbanged all night. I'm surprised my neck wasn't more sore than what it was, but man, did some major headbanging for a good few hours. Great show, guys. If you haven't caught the KK's Priest and Accept tour going on right now, it's called the Ultimate Assault. Let's see. The Ultimate Metal Assault tour is what it's called right now. I had to think for a moment. The Ultimate Metal Assault tour. Did I say that right? Ultimate Metal Assault tour with Accept and KK's Priest. Catch that show if they come to a city near you. You've got to catch these guys, especially if you're into British metal and German metal. You got to catch these guys. They were just wonderful. So again, let's dive into this Camacho Triple Maduro 5x50 Robusto. Can't wait. Today I'm going to discuss what to do if you have tunneling issues with your cigar. So there's the close-up of the band on the foot, or from the foot, right there. And I never take off these bands until the burn light gets close. Taking these off too soon, you're taking a risk of tearing the cigar wrapper, causing it to crack and fall apart on you. There's pectin that holds this together on your cigar, just like pectin holds the seams and on your cap. You want those pectins to warm up because it's like a glue. It's like a glue, and you want that glue to warm up before you pull the wrapper off. That way it doesn't tear your cigar. So make sure you guys don't tear these wrappers off as soon as you start smoking them. And anyway, cheers to you guys, by the way. Really hoping my Dallas Cowboys do well this year. But before I get into the cigar, actually, my wife just bought me this Cuban coffee. It's Kawa Coffee Roasters Cubano Espresso Blend right there. Cubano Espresso Blend. Kawa or Kawa. Ingredients is 100% Cuban coffee. And so far it's tasting really good. I'm not sure what my wife paid for this. She bought it on Amazon. And today I'm mixing in with my coffee some sipping cream, Appalachian sipping cream, dark chocolate coffee. And I'm also mixing in with my coffee today the Appalachian sipping cream banana pudding. So there's that. And again, there's that. And there is that right there. So that's what I'm mixing in with my coffee today. Or that's what I'm mixing all together for my pairing drink that I'm using with my cigar today. I love coffees, I love rums, I love tequilas with my cigars. Or a really nice dark roast coffee is what I really enjoy with my cigars. We'll see how well this pairs with this. So anyway, let me get this toasted. I better clip it or cut the cap on it first. I usually moisten the cap a little bit just to keep it, help keep it from cracking when I cut it. And I don't want to cut below the cap. I do see the cap, it ends about right there. So I'm going to cut just above that just a little bit. So about right there. I just want about a dime's width off of that cap to open it up so I get a nice airflow. So there it is right there now that I cut it. Right there. Nice even cut. See what the cold draws bring me. Oh my gosh. The cold draws are wonderful, definitely. Getting some cinnamon, some cocoa. Yeah, some cinnamon, some cocoa. Just a little bit of some sweet cedar also. Oh my gosh, that is a wonderful cold draw on that. And when I say cold draw, I'm just, after I clip the cap, I breathe in. I kind of suck in on the cigar to see what it tastes like, to see how the airflow is, to see if it's too tight or too loose or whatever, to get some of the taste off the wrapper and the filler and the binder and the filler as well. getting all those wonderful flavors off of the cigar. So far the cold draw seems like the cold draw is great. It seems like it's got enough airflow. It doesn't feel too tight or too loose. It feels just right. So anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and start toasting this. And again, we're gonna discuss today what to do if you have any tunneling issues, which means if you're after you've lit your cigar and toasted and lit it, if you have part of the wrapper that burns slower than the rest, or I should say where some of the wrapper burns quicker than the rest, you get like an area where there's not very much burn, but then the rest does, so you get like this big area that has been burned down and the rest don't, and that can really cause a lot of issues with your cigar, how it tastes and everything. So you definitely want to get these toasted evenly. So that's going to come into play with how you toast your cigar and how you light it. So let me show you guys how to toast this. You just want to kind of rotate your cigar. You don't want to put your cigar right into the flame. You want to keep your flame away a little bit. You're just trying to heat or toast up, or warm up those tobaccos on the end there. And you want to rotate your cigar around and rotate your lighter around while you're doing this. Take your time with it, don't rush it. You want to toast it evenly. And when the ashes on the end are all gray looking, then I know it's almost ready. So as you can see, I'm not putting my cigar right into the flame. I'm rotating my cigar and I'm rotating my lighter to get it all evenly toasted. So again, what I say by toasting is you're just warming up those tobaccos on the end. Yeah, the aromas are great on this. Definitely getting definitely some chocolate aromas, cocoa beans, some spice, some sweetness, some woody kind of scents. Definitely getting some of the walnuts or nuts. Yeah, it smells wonderful. And I'm blowing on the end to see if it all glows orange. If I see it glowing orange all the way through the end, then I know it's been toasted enough, and then I can give it a final light. But anyway, so there's the end there. It's all gray, so it's definitely ready for me to go ahead and give a final light. So on my final light, I'll twist my cigar around and light it all up evenly. And while I do that, I'll do short puffs while I toast that, while I give it that final light. So anyway, right now, as you can see, there is just a little bit of a slight uneven burn going on there. We'll see if it fixes itself. If you've got a really good cigar that's been hand rolled and handmade appropriately, it should fix itself. It really should. It shouldn't stay uneven for you. It should burn evenly for you. It should fix itself. So we'll see what it does, but it's not too bad. After lighting it up, it's not too bad of a burn line, just slightly uneven, but not too bad. And then if you guys are new to cigar smoking, you don't want to inhale the smoke. You want to leave it in your mouth, get a taste of the smoke, swish it around in your mouth a little bit, and then release it back out. Just like that. So Anyway, great tasting cigar so far. Getting some black pepper or some spice. Or maybe the red pepper they're talking about. Getting a little bit of some dark espresso, I would say, actually. Definitely getting some kind of cedar notes, like black pepper and some red pepper, I think. Some dark cocoa or dark espresso. Not really getting any cinnamon or earth, but just definitely getting some cedar right now. Not getting any of the buttery or white toast yet. Maybe that'll come. And the big question is today is, will I be dropping an ash for you guys? That's the big question today. The past podcast, I haven't dropped an ash very well for you guys. It's either happened before the podcast starts, after I've lit my cigar, or it happens after the show's over. So anyway, hopefully today I will for you. But as you can see right now, it is building up some really great ash. Really nice white grayish ash, which shows me it's been fermented very well and aged very well, the tobacco I'm talking about. So anyway, really good construction still. It's not falling apart or cracking or unraveling on me. And look at that burn line, it's starting to even out. So take a look at that, it's starting to even out very well, like I discussed. If it's a good hand-rolled cigar and it's been rolled properly, and it's not too tight, or not rolled too tight, or not rolled too loose, or if it don't have any imperfections in it, it should straighten out. So I'm looking at that burn line, and it's really straightening out pretty well, if you can see that, guys. So yeah, wow, how about that? Looking great, looking great. And the draw is great. It's not too tight, not too loose, just like I experienced when I did the cold draw. Boy, it's tasting good. This cigar is really tasting great. Triple Maduro cigar. This says it's our big bold smoke for our big bold smokers. So there you have it. Hand built in Honduras. Built bold. I just love that black and chrome look. My gosh. This looks like the colors from the first, oh gosh. Being a metalhead, going back, it reminds me of the colors that Kiss wore in 1974 on their outfits, as well as the guys we saw the other night, KK's Priest and Accept. Black leather, studs. Yeah, this is a great cigar if you're going to listen to some heavy metal, especially if it's British metal or German metal or any kind of metal like Judas Priest or any hard rock heavy metal groups that wear black leather and studs. This would be a great cigar to pair with your whatever bands you're listening to. So anyway, but yeah, it just kind of has that nice metal, heavy metal look to it to me. So, and this is a very bold cigar, definitely full strength, I'm going to say. This is a cigar that I probably wouldn't recommend to a beginner unless they eat something beforehand. Yeah, I can't get over how beautiful this cigar band is. I really can't. And if you're into heavy metal, this is the cigar for you guys. Oh, great cigar so far. I hope you guys brought a cigar with you today, by the way. You know you can do that. Bring a cigar, smoke it with me. Let me know in the comments what cigar you're smoking with me. Let me know. So if it's a cigar I haven't tried yet, I can go out and maybe find one and try it myself. If you guys have had the cigar, let me know what your experiences have been with it. Taste notes, construction, whatever it is, let me know all the experiences you've had with this cigar. But I am loving this cigar. It is definitely full strength, but it's not so harsh or strong that it's just, hard to smoke. It's got a lot of flavor to it. It's not a cigar that's going to punch you in the balls, or punch you in the face. Definitely full flavor, but just got a lot of great taste notes, and it's just been a wonderful cigar so far. I haven't been into it very long, but it's just really tasting really good, really good. I definitely recommend the cigar to anybody, even if you're a beginner and the lighter stuff like Connecticut Shades or Sun-Growns just aren't doing it for you. More of the Sun-Growns, I'm going to say, that aren't doing it for you. Maybe take a step up to the Sun-Growns, or to the Connecticut's or Corojos, or the Sunshades, or the Maduros. But just make sure you eat something beforehand, guys, if you're new at cigar smoking. But it's really building up some nice ash, as you can see. And the burnt line's not quite completely even, but looking pretty good overall. So anyway, but let me get into what main meat of this podcast is today, and that is how to fix uneven burns without completely destroying your cigar. Like I said, if your cigar's made very well, hand rolled, and it's not too tight or too loose, the leaves that are rolled, it should fix itself. But there's a few little tricks if that isn't working either, to do here. One thing you can do is, and I try to make a habit of it when I'm smoking my cigar and I'm holding it, or if I set it down in my ashtray, I try to rotate it ever so often. I don't completely understand the science behind it. I'm trying to. But if you rotate your cigar so that the bottom part that is burning slowly, if you take the part that's burning slowly and you put it on the bottom while you're holding your cigar, that's where the most oxygen is, I guess, and that will catch up the rest of the burn line to the rest of your cigar. So for somehow, if I've got my notes here because I don't want to forget anything that I've had in my head here, but let's see here. I gotta make sure I can read my writing. Anyway, so rotate your cigar so that the bottom part that is burning slower than the rest make sure that part is at the bottom of your cigar when you're smoking it. That's where the most oxygen is exposed. That will help it to start burning more evenly. So this is stuff I've studied up on, and I've taken notes because I Googled some of this stuff, I Googled how to fix uneven burn lines on cigars, and this information came up on the internet. So this is what it said again. Rotate your cigar. Make sure the uneven part that's not burning as fast as the rest is on the bottom while you smoke it. That's where most of the oxygen is, and the oxygen will burn or cause that part to catch up with the rest of your burn line to make it more even. So again, I don't understand the science completely on all this, but I'm telling you what I've studied up on, and I have tried this before. I have tried it, and it did seem to work. It really did seem to work. Somehow it's crazy, but it did seem to work. I tried it just about a week ago. I had a really kind of an uneven burn area, and so it was on the top when I was holding my cigar and smoking. It was on the top, so I rotated it the other way, and that part that was uneven, and that was burning slower than the rest. It caused. Well, I'm sorry, the oxygen is on the top. I apologize. More of the oxygen burning off your cigar is on the top. And that's the part that burns faster if it's on the top because the oxygen rises. That will cause it'll cause your other area that's not burning as fast to burn a little faster, is what I'm trying to say, I guess. That way the part that's not burning as fast, well then everything will catch up with each other somehow. So it's kind of confusing, I know, but if you ever get if you're smoking your cigar and the top is burning slower than the rest, yeah, just rotate it, and then this will burn faster on the top, and it will all cause it to come together and make it more even. Crazy science of cigars. It's wonderful to know, because like I said, I did try it, it did work. So I am a test. My testimony definitely is true. If you rotate that part and you put that part on the bottom that's not burning as fast, it will even out. It worked for me. So, and then again, if that don't work, you can take your torch lighter and you can go around the edges. The parts that are up higher and not burning as fast, you can take your lighter and go around it and just lightly touch up those edges that aren't burning as fast. And you can just go around it until it's even the way you want it, and then it should stay for you. And I've done that before too, where I'll just kind of take my torch light and go around the edges and burn off those areas that aren't burning evenly, and it works. So there it is right there after I've touched it up. It's pretty even. You can see the burn line there that I went all the way around. So that does work also. If you're smoking outside in the wind can cause part of your cigar to burn faster than the rest. So studied up on this too. If you've got wind issues and you've got the wind causing part of your cigar to burn faster, the part that's not burning as fast, put that in the wind, have it facing towards the wind, and that will cause that to burn faster too. So that will help catch your cigar up to the rest of it to get it more even again. That part, I've also tried, and it does seem to work as well. Cheers to you guys, by the way. Hoping my Dallas Cowboys do well this year. Have Ezekiel Elliott back as one of our running backs. Hopefully he'll show up and do well. That's all I can hope for. So go Cowboys. And then if all this doesn't work that I've discussed, you can set your cigar down in your ashtray. I've got my little ashtray here. You can set your ashtray down, or set your cigar down in your ashtray. Let it burn out. Give it a few minutes to burn out. And then you can get all the extra ash off of it. Tap all the extra ash out, all the loose ash, tap that out into your ashtray. And then you can cut above the burn line so it's even again. I do not recommend that. I'll tell you that right now. I don't recommend it. Because what happens, there you guys go. I dropped an ash for you. How about that? It finally happened for you guys. Last two or three episodes have not had any luck getting the ashes to drop for you guys, but we did it today. So anyway, we did it today. Go Harper Cigar Lounge. Go Dropping the Ash podcast. Victory. So anyway, so now that I've got let's pretend this is burned out and I've tapped my ash out. Just lightly tap it. Don't hit it hard, but just lightly tap it. Spin it around. Keep tapping it until you get all the ash out. So then what I recommend is I recommend that you just, it says you can, so I mean if you guys want to try, you can, but after you tap the extra ash out, just cut above the burn line, not clear up here, but just above the burn line. Just take your guillotine cutter, put that through, and then just cut right above it, which I'm going to tell you right now, I don't recommend it. I really don't. I tried it once and it caused my cigar to crack and fall apart. So I don't recommend it. The only thing I can recommend is if rotating your cigar doesn't work and doesn't help catch up that cigar or that burn line to make it even. If that don't work, if touching it up doesn't work and you have to keep redoing it, I think you probably just got a bad cigar, and it's going to happen ever so often. You're going to get a bad cigar sometimes. It just happens. These are made by human hands, not always perfectly made, even though they should. But it just doesn't always happen. Sometimes there's a bad cigar in the batch, just like you get a bad piece of fruit in your bag of apples, or a bad orange, or whatever it may be. You're just going to get a bad one once in a while. You're going to get a lemon that just, no matter what you do, it just isn't going to work. So I just say, just let that go, put that cigar down, let it go. Just forget about it. Go get yourself another cigar. Hopefully you guys will have an extra cigar with you at your home. But if you're at a cigar lounge or something like that, and you get a bad cigar, and you talk to the owner of the cigar lounge, more likely they'll probably give you a new one. So talk to whoever's running the cigar lounges or the cigar shops that you're in. If you're smoking it there where you're buying it and it's just bad, and you let the owner know, they may give you a new one. They may do that. They may work that out for you. So they'll probably give you the same exact one again, but more likely the next one you get's not going to do the same thing. Like I said, you just get a bad one once in a while. It just happens. It happened to me with, I'll show you this. This Camacho. It had such a tight draw, and no matter what I did with it, I even put a draw poker in it. I put a draw poker into it, and I can get into that on a different show sometime, but I put a draw poker through it to loosen up the draw. Nothing would help it. It just wouldn't burn. It just wouldn't stay lit. And that's another issue. Sometimes you get cigars that are just rolled too tight, and they just won't stay. They just won't stay. They won't work for you no matter what you do. So anyway, so sometimes you just gotta take that cigar and just toss it away and just forget about it. Get out a new cigar and just go for it again. So anyway, guys, those are my tips for the day. Want to give out a few shout outs. Eugene Constantino, these are my YouTube followers. Eugene Constantino, Austin Blaine from Clarksville, Arkansas. Living in Clarksville, Arkansas, from Rock Springs, Wyoming. We go way back. Hey, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Please drop me a line again. I know we talked about doing something together for TikTok or Instagram, YouTube. You name it, buddy. We'll do it. We'll do whatever you want to do. And then Indiana Smoke, Enrico Mimoli, Jeff and Shirley Caston over in Potter, Nebraska, about 15 minutes from here. Zach and Jake from Cigars with Prob over in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. James Tucker, brother, hello. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for your support to me. All of you guys, thank you for your support to me. Without you guys, I would not be here. So you guys know, you gotta know how much I appreciate you and how much I love all of you. Without you guys, I wouldn't be here. You're family to me. Please stay in touch with me as much as you can. And Antonello Nicastro, hello, brother, over in the UK. Great songwriter. You guys need to check him out on YouTube. Wonderful songwriter, musician. Beautiful lyrics, beautiful music. Antonello Nicastro, Antonello Nicastro, Nicastro. Check him out on YouTube. Great music on his channel that he creates. And then of course, Jacob, you and your dad Lee, welcome to the channel, welcome to the family. Thank you for joining my Facebook group page also, you guys. If you've done that, you guys, thank you. But I know Jake and his dad Lee have joined my YouTube channel, Facebook group page. So thank you guys. Want to say hi to Antonello, or I'm sorry, not Antonello. I'm sorry, I already said hi to you, Antonello. I gotta say hi to Daniel Finley over in Pittsburgh. I'll be seeing you soon, buddy, here in October. Also, Corey Banks and Samuel Hoffman, Jason the intern over Cigar Junkies and Just the Tip Cigars in Pittsburgh. I'll be seeing you guys soon. And then also, let's see here. Who else am I missing here? Let's see here. I think that's it, actually. Want to say hi to David Garofalo, actually, with Two Guys Cigars and the Cigar Authority over in Pennsylvania. Make sure you guys check his podcast out. And Tim Swanson with Cigars Daily over in Phoenix. Over in Phoenix, Arizona. Hello to you, brother. Cigars Daily, Cigar Shop, Cigar Lounge, podcasts, YouTube, and all platforms, as well as Cigar Junkies on all platforms. Let's see here. Let's see here. Gosh, I think that's it. I think that's it for today. I want to say I'm forgetting somebody. I hope not, but you guys know who you are. If I've forgotten you somehow. Daniel Ravanelli over in Cheyenne, Wyoming at the 505 Cigars Review. He's on all platforms as well. Check him out. Cheyenne, Wyoming's about an hour from us, but that's where he's at. So Daniel Ravanelli, thank you for all your support, brother, too. Daniel Finley, thank you for all your support over in Pittsburgh. Zach and Jake with Cigars Prov over in Pittsburgh. I'm going to be getting to see all of you guys over in Pittsburgh here next month, so I'm very excited. I really am. And I've talked too long, so I've got to give my cigar a relight. And while I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and give it a touch-up as well. If your cigar goes out, just, you got to make sure you get some of that extra ash off, which I didn't do. Get some of the extra ash off. Just tap it off. Roll it around in your ashtray, just very lightly and gently. Roll that in there. And then just rotate your cigar again, relight it just like you would as you did the first time. While you're relighting, if you need to touch up those burn lines and make them even, do that as well. There you have it. Sometimes cigars will burn out, sometimes they don't, but I get into a habit of talking too much and I don't puff enough, so my cigars go out sometimes. So anyway, guys, so I got it relit. Should do well. But still great construction on this. As you see, I'm getting close to the wrapper, or the cigar wrapper there, or cigar band, I should say. I'm sorry. Cigar band. So I'm gonna go ahead and just gently take that off. You just want to peel it off very gently. You don't want to yank it off. That way you don't take wrapper with it. And there you go. Came off very easily. I just pulled it off very gently. So there it is right there. Beautiful band. I'll be definitely holding on to this one. Great band on that. Love it. But anyway, still great taste notes of cocoa and spice and pepper and cedar. Getting some cinnamon now and a little bit of earthiness. Great construction, great ash. Has not fallen apart or unraveled or cracked on me. So great cigar. I'll let you guys know how this finishes out in the end. I'm gonna enjoy this after the show's over and finish up on this. And cheers to you guys, by the way, again. And guys, keep rocking if you're into heavy metal, hard rock. and keep smoking those premium cigars. If you're not into premium cigars, get into them. If you're not into hard rock heavy metal, do that now. Get into all of it. It's good for the soul, keeps me young, keeps me feeling great every day, just keeps me young at heart. And but anyway, guys, what I listen to is not for everybody, I know. So if you're not into hard rock heavy metal, I'm not going to judge you. But it sure does go great with cigars. And I think Jake over there in Rapid City, South Dakota would agree, as well as his dad Lee. You guys would agree, I bet, that this all goes well with hard rock heavy metal. So pairs great. And again, guys, today I was in my Cuban coffee, my Kawa or Kawa Cuban coffee espresso blend, mixed in some dark chocolate coffee sipping cream, as well as the banana pudding sipping cream into my coffee today. So again, cheers to you guys. Cheers to you guys. You guys are the greatest. Thank you for all your support to me. God bless you guys. And episode 27. Make sure I got that right. Yep, episode 27 here at Dropping the Ash podcast. And cheers to you guys again. Thanks for being here today. Without you, I couldn't be here doing this. And guys, if you have not joined Harper Cigar Lounge yet, where I've got this podcast, Dropping the Ash podcast, as well as my Troy Marcia cigar review, as well as all the rest of the content you see on this channel. If you haven't joined this channel yet, please smash that subscribe button. Please smash the like button. Leave your comments and feedback. Ask me any questions you want. Share this content to everybody you know. Might benefit somebody out there that's new to cigar smoking. Maybe it'll just make someone's day, I hope, if anything. Anyway, I hope this made your day, this podcast. And thank you guys for joining me and hanging out. Hope you guys brought a great cigar. Please let me know what you smoked today. Let me know if you brought a drink with you. Let me know what that was. Let me know all your experiences with what you smoked today with me. Or if you've had this Camacho Triple Maduro Robusto. Let me know if you've had it. Let me know what your experiences have been with it. Let me know if you loved it or hated it, whatever. So, but anyway, guys. Signing off, Troy Harper from Dropping the Ash podcast here at Harper Cigar Lounge. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye now.